ladies and gentlemen, time for the show.
Hello, welcome to Glendale Today. I'm Councilmember Jamie Aldama, and I represent residents living in the Ocotillo District. The Ocotillo District is located right in the heart of Glendale. On today's program, we're going to talk to Travis Brown from West Wind Glendale 9 Drive-In, located right here in the Ocotillo District. Travis, thank you for joining me today. I did a little research prior to coming here today, and it appears that the first drive-in theater opened in 1933, many years ago. Can you tell us when Glendale 9 opened?
The Glendale 9 Drive-In movie theater and swap meet opened back in the spring of 1978.
Nice. What has changed from the day that the doors opened until the present day? Can you share with us a little bit of what changed from then?
There's been quite a few changes over the past couple of decades. One, we're not 35mm film anymore. Parking lots have changed to where all paved now, which is very nice for the new modern vehicles. We don't have the hills and the humps.
I aim with my eye. I do not shoot with my hand.
Broadcasting the radio for FM digital for the movie soundtracks goes through your car stereo system. It's no longer hanging in the no speaker box on the pole outside your window.
Screen 7, 101.9 FM.
Today you said that your visitors tune in to which station is it that they tune into for broadcasting?
Well, we have a total of 9 different screens, and we have a total of 9 different FM stations that they can tune into.
You'll be on screen 8, 88.7. Here you go. So just follow around the snack bar to the second to last screen. Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice night.
So when a person comes in and they purchase their ticket for their movie, they're assigned a particular theater and they're assigned a particular radio station to tune into.
Way nicer, especially, I'm used to the big clunky box that you used to put in your car.
Remove the speaker from the stand and place it in your car. Secondly, adjust the volume control to suit your requirements. Right for loud, left for soft.
So, as you sit here, you have it on the radio, it's the reception is much clearer. You don't get a lot of static like you would get in those old boxes. And because everyone has it in their cars, if you're sitting outside, you still have that stereo feel around you. So, yeah.
Get so fat. I was so close, I'm not even gonna lie.
Nice. Travis, share with our viewers and the Glendale residents, why did the family choose Glendale as its destination for Glendale Theater?
The family chose Glendale as a destination. There was available land back in '78. It was an up-and-coming growing town. They felt very invested in the community here, and there's a good possibility to put a swap meet in a drive-in movie theater.
Glendale and the residents of Glendale and the Ocotillo residents are very grateful for the family who are investing in downtown Glendale in our city. It's a great place and we appreciate them. Travis, this is a relic from back in the 70s. Can you talk to us a little bit about this piece of equipment versus the equipment we're using today? But can you start with this Century piece of equipment?
Absolutely. This piece of Century equipment dates back somewhere right around in the 70s here. It's an old 35mm projector. It's gone through quite a few upgrades over the years. One of the biggest upgrades was about 10 years ago, we upgraded to a technology called Technolite, and it was able to really take the first leap of us reviving the drive-in movie theaters and able to take those screens that were really, really dark and make them a little bit brighter.
Quite an upgrade from 1970s to what you do today, and I'm sure the picture quality is 100% better.
Absolutely. Everything now is all standard HD. It runs off of projectors upstairs that are hooked to a database system, and it's basically kind of like streaming at home, just on a really larger scale and a full quality scale.
You talked a little bit about why this piece of equipment is still here. You talked about, again, the community and the kids. Can you talk about why you still have this here?
Absolutely. With birthday parties that we do here, we always offer a tour of the facility because it's kind of like a living time capsule. Yeah. And we usually always start here because the kids, when they come up, they've never seen anything like this before. They didn't grow up with this technology. They grew up with cell phones and iPads and things like that. So it's a great learning piece for these kids to know the kind of bit of the history of film and movies and how they were presented. And we take them through a little bit of a journey and walk them upstairs into our booth, and they see something from the past and they get to see something state of the art.
Sure.
And it brings a great nostalgia to the moviegoer, and we have many generations that come here. We have grandmas and grandpas that grew up in the drive-in era. We have the kids now that are adults, and they're taking their kids, the grandkids, to the drive-in. So we're really encompassing about 3 different generations, who are people who are finding the drive-in, and again, because they grew up on it, people who are reliving their childhoods and then passing it on to the generations that they're raising now.
And I'm really happy that you and the family have preserved this and left it here for an educational purposes for our kids. And it's just great to look at. Travis, share a little bit with our viewers and myself the reinvestment you and the family provide to the community of Glendale.
Absolutely. We do a lot for the community here. In August and September, we have backpack drives 3 times a year. April, August, and September, we have free movie nights. We partner with Glendale PD and Glendale Fire. In September, we have first responder nights that go along with it. But we do a lot to give back to the community.
Well, that is great. And that's one of the reasons we're here today. Are 2 things. Is you're a small business. Not a lot of people understand that you're a small business, you're a local business, but you're also reinvesting in Glendale, you're reinvesting in the community, and that's great, and we thank you for that. Travis, can you share a little bit with us? There's a multi-purpose use for this facility. One as a movie facility, but what else do you use this for?
Every Saturday and Sunday we run the swap meet. It's Arizona's #1 swap meet that we have here. Saturdays we can have somewhere right around 300 to 350 vendors, and we usually have about anywhere between 3,000 and 5,000 shoppers. Sundays, the bigger of the 2 days, we can have up to 550 vendors here, and we've seen attendance crowds of 11,000 shoppers plus.
Wow. What is the average attendance for movies on weekends, let's say?
On weekends, usually on a Friday night, we can see anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 people. On Saturday nights, when the families all get together and there's a great movie out, we can see sometimes 3,000 to 4,000 people.
That is amazing. 3,000 to 4,000 people. A lot of those could be Glendale residents, but more importantly, those who are visiting Glendale are coming in and sharing the economic wealth with Glendale, and we really appreciate that.
Well, we enjoy coming out here because it's a nice, fun way for us to get out, all get to the movies. It's super inexpensive, see a great movie, and the kids actually have a lot of fun.
Going in the dark, and then the alien might come and eat you.
We see a lot of people who are coming here from out of state, sometimes many times out of country, as they come in for different events that are going on in the city of Glendale. They've never experienced a drive-in. They don't have a drive-in left in their community, so they come and share with ours.
Thank you. Travis, you see a lot of smiles on the faces of children. What puts those smiles on the families when they come out to your movie theater the most? Well, what is that?
The biggest thing is it's being with family. It's having an affordable place to go to bring the family out and enjoy a night. We're just like we were back in the 50s and 60s. Most of the movies are still double featured. So adult tickets at $7.50, kids 5 to 11, $1.25. And most films nowadays are still double featured, so you're getting 2 movies for the price of 1.
Wow. Excellent. And what time does the movie start?
Movies usually start right around sunset, so it kind of depends on when the time of the year is.
When I come out to the movie theater here and watch a film, I'm not privy to what all goes on in the operation. I just come and sit and I watch a movie. Can you talk a little bit about what goes into the operation of putting a movie on in the theater out here?
Hi. Which movie?
King Arthur.
King Arthur?
There's a lot of different operations. We have to make sure that we have cashiers available to make sure we can get the crowds inside. We have, of course, one of the best snack bars in town. We've been voted by New Times Magazine for having the best popcorn. We offer a lot of great products like Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs, Breyer's Hand Dip Ice Cream. You can get garlic fries, mozzarella sticks, chicken nuggets, so a lot of different unique items. So you're allowed to bring in your own food at time of entrance for those families who are value driven. It gives a great outlet. So there's a lot that goes into the operation in making sure that we're able to satisfy every customer that comes through the door.
Travis, that is excellent. You're reinvesting in the community, but you're also accommodating the community. That is excellent. Thank you very much. There are hundreds of drive-in theaters in Arizona, is that correct?
No, we're the only one left.
Only one left. Tell me about that. Is this the last standing drive-in
We are the last standing drive-in left in the state of Arizona, and we're here to stay.
And I understand through my research that there's approximately a little over 300 drive-in theaters left in the entire United States. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Does your family own any of those in the inventory in the
We
United
do.
States?
The West Wind Drive-Ins and Public Markets is actually the largest chain of drive-in movie theaters in the world.
Wow. Travis, I believe our viewers are going to get a lot of this information today. Really resurrect the facility so that everybody knows that it's here. It has not gone away. It's alive and vibrant, and we want them and encourage them to come out. Can you tell me how competitive is your facility with, let's say, some of the indoor movie theaters?
I don't think there's a lot of competition there. People come to the drive-in to feel nostalgic. They come for a different viewing element. There's nothing quite like coming out on a summer evening with the family, being able to set up in the open doors, come to the movie an hour before showtime, have the kids throw around the football, be able to have conversations with mom and dad and chase each other and things like that. When you go to a walk-in theater, you really can't do those type of things. So it's about family time before the movie. It's about that intermission time, that 20 minutes that you have to run to the snack bar, get those goodie treats, and then go back and watch another film. So it's really encompassing a whole entire evening, not just a 2-hour block or 3-hour block of the time.
Travis, when I visit the drive-in theater here, I get a great sense of being safe. Can you talk a little bit about your relationship with the City of Glendale Public Safety? Can you talk a little bit about that? I feel really safe when I'm here. Talk about that.
Absolutely. We work very, very closely with Glendale Police Department. We employ them off-duty security all the time for our big events on the drive-in side of the business. We also employ them every single weekend with the swap meet. We have security is one of our top priorities when it comes to making sure that everyone who comes to and visits our property is safe.
Travis, thank you. I do feel safe, and I know the community feels safe with that relationship that you and the family have created. Is there an age limit for children who can attend the drive-in with an adult?
Absolutely not. Our kids ranges from 5 to 11. Again, those prices are really economical for a family. They're $1.25. Kids 4 and under are absolutely free to come in. Adults are 12 and above.
Travis, you talked a little bit about the parking swap that's out here. Who can be a vendor, and how does one become a vendor for the swap meet here?
Anyone really can become a vendor. We have lots of different vendors here. We have vendors who sell new. We have vendors who sell used, garage sale type items. Some vendors deal in antiques. And then we have also vendors who deal in specialty stuff. We have vendors who come in and promote their businesses, from getting your air conditioner fixed to making your new house key.
What can you accommodate when we talk about vehicles here? Is it just a sedan, an SUV, a pickup truck? Can you accommodate other size vehicles for families when they come out and view the movies?
Absolutely. A majority of our vehicles that we do find here are moms and dads with the kids, and they're coming out in their SUVs. We have sports cars that come out. We have lowrider cars that come out. We have classic cars that come out. So a wide variety. We even have like church groups who will come out with buses, and we just simply ask that those larger vehicles park to the back of the fields so that way they don't disturb the view of other smaller vehicles that might be parked behind them.
Thank you, Travis. One last bit of history. This is West Wind Glendale 9, located in Glendale and in the Ocotillo District. However, if memory serves me correct, it has not always been Glendale 9. What did it open up as originally? How many movie screens?
Back in the spring of '78, it actually originally opened up as the Glendale 7. And at the time, the Glendale 7 was the world's largest drive-in movie theater. Shortly after that, there was another movie theater drive-in that was open, and it was an 8 screen. And so the company wanted to take back the title of being the largest drive-in movie theater in the world. And so they added 2 extra screens to our location, creating the Glendale 9. And currently, we are the largest drive-in movie theater west of the Mississippi. We are 9 screens. So that kind of is a good idea for people to come and want to visit Glendale. You're definitely going to see a big state-of-the-art drive-in.
Family owned, locally owned, small business. Travis, thank you very much. I appreciate you and the family for choosing Glendale, and thank you for joining me. Well, that's a wrap. I want to thank my guest, Travis Brown, for joining me today and sharing this great information. I encourage each and every one of you to visit West Wind Glendale 9 Drive-In. I am Councilmember Jamie Aldama. Thank you for watching Glendale Today.
Once again, thank you for coming to our theater tonight. Have an enjoyable evening.